Apote reminded me just now that we've lost almost 5,000 people in Guarixecoa, maybe more. I mean, they gave it a number, but I don't believe that number. I think it's much, much more than that. And many more who are still sick right now because of that, you know, who haven't passed, but, you know, are very ill. And so, I mean, Tainos are all in the islands, but, you know, the island of Guarixecoa has really suffered a lot this year. And Apote reminded me that a lot of those people that passed may never have known that they were native because of the communism. And that's very sad. It means that our job is not done. We have to continue talking about who we are, educating our people, letting them know, listen, somos todas las razas, pero la raíz, the root, was taino. It's very sad, you know, it's all, you know, just brings you down for that moment. But the one thing that we can do is continue our prayers and continue our teachings and continue our education. And thank you, Apote, for reminding me to say the word. Ham ham kato. Award, and this one's for community. And this award goes to, I just met her today, but I heard that this woman is an amazing woman in her community. Okay? Everybody loves her. Her name is Sonia Vera.
I'm honored and humbled to be here. I want to thank everyone that elected me. It's an honor and a privilege. Before I begin, I want to take a moment of silence for our people that lost their lives due to Hurricane Maria, and to the government of Puerto Rico and the government of the United States for the negligence on our people. Can you please stand up for a moment of silence? Thank you. As I stand before you, I stand here broken. My heart is broken into millions of pieces. I'm mourning the death of my people in Guarixecoa. I've been to Puerto Rico numerous times ever since Maria hit. I went to Puerto Rico 3 weeks after Maria hit. I am a part of an organization called Tainas Unidas in the city of Newark, New Jersey. We took 3,000 pounds of food to Puerto Rico. Yes. that included food and water. We had millions of volunteers throughout the whole entire state. I can't tell you how the community joined it together. All races came to this little warehouse at the city of Newark, New Jersey. Our organizations it was 10 women, 8 Puerto Rican ladies and 2 Dominican ladies. I cannot tell you that the suffering and the struggling in Puerto Rico continues. I've been to Puerto Rico numerous of times. I've seen numerous of tarps. I've seen the suicidal rate gone high. I see my people to this day still suffering. I see the suffering in their eyes, the heartbreaks, the mourning, the loss of their family members, and most of all, my people are suffering. I went to the pueblo of Aguadilla and to help rebuild our community, which we are. Tarainas Unidas are rebuilding homes. But I went to Pueblo de Tualta, where I met this man that had 2 little girls that when I went to give him a care packages, he hugged me and he told me that why didn't I come yesterday? Because if I would have came yesterday, maybe his wife would have committed suicide. And he asked me for me to help him get her down from the banana tree that she had hanged herself from. The suicidal rate in Puerto Rico is very high because our people have been neglected. Our government has let our people down. And truthfully, it's very heartbreaking to me. As an activist, as a humanitarian, I cannot tell you, and I am a cancer survivor. God has given me the opportunity for me to be here, and I know that's my calling to help my people. I cannot tell you that my heart is angry and I'm hurt because the injustice that my people are going through. I want everybody to continue to donate to different organizations so we can continue to help out our people. I just got back 10 days ago. 10 days ago. And I went to a pueblo de Loiza Aldea to clean a beach. And there was an 82-year-old lady sleeping on the floor. She's a widow where her only son had overdosed, sleeping on the floor with a blue tarp. Our people are treated unfairly. FEMA are not helping them because they don't have the right documentations. Our people work differently than here in the United States. I want to please express to everyone here, as you go home, please continue to remember that our people still are suffering. They need us. We have to continue to fight for them. Remember that we are warriors. Our ancestors have fought for us. We are here because of them. And we cannot forget about that. I am going to be at the Puerto Rican parade. I am going to be mourning. But this is the time for us to stand up and to remember those 4,645 people that died and they should have died. I'm going to be there standing for them. I'm going to be here with my ambassador, Captain A. Can you please stand up? Annette. This is Annette. She's the ambassador at Captain A. She's she's the person that reaches out to people that has cancer. She's going to be there. She's our ambassador as a cancer survivor, 2 times cancer survivor. I'll be with her, and I'll be there for the 4,645 people that died needlessly. Thank you so much.
The next award is the Tabanuco Award. This is a new award, a new category. And the first one to receive it is Lourdes Lulu Garcia. And if you've never tried her sana sana, you should.
Compañeros y compañeras, hermanos y hermanas, I'm very, very grateful for this award. It is truly an honor when our own recognize me, when we recognize each other. I was given a healer award, but you need to understand that I am also an activist and organizer. I am a warrior. I am a healer warrior. And I have been a warrior my whole life, and for the last 20 and 25 years, a healer. Because I believe that healing has to take place as part of a process of struggle to reclaim what has been taken from us. We cannot heal if we are on our knees. We cannot heal if we are exploited and oppressed. We can alleviate some of the symptoms of colonialism, but we cannot heal colonialism unless we fight against it. And the Boricuas need to heal. Our lands today are under more attack than ever before. More than ever, there are foreigners in our land destroying not only that which is familiar to us, but that which was sacred to our ancestors. We stand with the people of this country who fight for water rights, for example, right? The people who were fighting against the water pipeline. But do we understand that Boriquén has the 3rd largest underground river in the world? Those are our water rights that we should be fighting for. And healing Boriquén by fighting for that. I have over there in my table all kinds of things, and Candy mentioned the sana sana. But the true healing, the true sana sana will come when we reclaim our history. When we reclaim what was taken from us. When we're able to once again produce for ourselves. Eat the foods that we grow. Engage with our neighbors. Trade with the people we want to trade with, and determine our destiny, our history. Reclaim what our ancestors gave us, because when the barbarians first arrived, because they were barbarians, in our lands, they found a healthy, thriving people, self-sustaining people. They did not find sick Indians. They found a healthy people. And we have to reclaim our health by reclaiming our lands and fighting for what was taken from us. Only then will we truly heal. I thank you, and I hope to see you, not just when you have a pain or an ache that needs healing. I hope to see you at the next demonstration for Boriquén and for the 4,650 Boricuas that died under Hurricane Maria. I hope you will be there with me, expressing your outrage and your determination to say, basta ya. Viva Boriquén, libre y soberana.
our next award is the Areito Award. Now, the Areito Awards are for the arts. When you hear Areito Award, means that that is for something that has to do with the arts. Whether it be music, dance, or art, or artesanía. This Areito Award is for Musician of the Year, Asher del Elme.
I am very thankful, very privileged, very honored, very humbled to receive this award. You know, it's nice to get recognitions, it's nice to get awards, but when you get an award for something that you love, something that you have a passion for, and then on top of that, when you get it from a community like this, it is really special. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I also want to say that this award is also not only for me, but for all of my brothers and sisters who play this music, who try to replicate this music, even though there isn't any real audio references for the music. But we study it in our dreams, we study it in our higher consciousness. And there's one brother who I'm associated with that actually received this award. He was the first recipient 10 years ago. And he's the one that really introduced me and taught me all that I know about the Mayoacan and the melodies of our ancestors. His name is Edwin Cedeño, and I want to honor him today. Thank you very much.
And now Asher is going to show you why he's the musician of the year. Que no vaya tan bello, ¿verdad?
This is a Mayoacan that Edwin carved, and he carved it in the traditional manner with fire. He has 3 other drums that he made, and I was very fortunate to have them in my possession. Edwin is recovering from a stroke that he had about 2 years ago, and we will continue to pray for him.
Wow. That was awesome. All right. Our next Areito Award goes to this young man that a lot of people know for his erotic poetry. I wish he could do one here now, but we have children, so he cannot do his erotica. But his poetry is not only that, and he is going to show you why he got the Taino Award for Poet of the Year. Santos Taino. Better watch out, he got ready now.
Mi gente, how you doing? I am in awe of all of you because in a million years, I would have never thought to be in the presence of my people receiving an award for something that I do. And the best feeling in the world is to have an award given to you for something that you love to do, and especially from your own people. So please give yourselves a hand. Yeah. You know, Sigmund Freud once said, everywhere I go, there has been a poet that's gone there before me. And me receiving this award today, I have to say, again, thank you. Because I'm in the company of the person that won this award before me, which is Peggy Robles, which is one of my favorite poets. And to all of you, Taino team. Come to the stage. Didn't make it back. Okay. Here we go. We ready? Let's go. Yeah. All right, got your fans ready? Okay. I don't think I need the mic. Can you guys hear me over here? Yes. Yes. No? Can't hear me? Grab the mic. Okay, I'll grab the mic this way. Can you hear it now? All right, this poem is you guys got to join in on the poem. Okay? I sing the first part, you sing the second part, I sing the third part, you sing the fourth part, and then I go into the poem, okay? So when I point to you, you guys repeat after me. Okay. Taino! 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 Elele, elele. Call me son of Borinquen, or Borinquen back then. I often wonder of my ancestry, Taino Arawak, red blood of them run in me. Great-great-great-great-grandfather, did you die for me? Did you die for freedom? Did you die a slave? Was liberty paid in blood? Was it paid in gold, in harvest, in gold, in harvest, in gold, in blood, in blood, in blood, in blood? Was freedom worthless? Or was it worthless than the life of a Spaniard? Why were we renamed? I see Raúl, Jose, Maria, Gonzalez, Santiago, Garcia, Anacaona. Her cacique, would they have approved of this Guaniquena as they treated our people, those with red skin and dark skin and piel canela, less than human? Great, 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 great grandfather, did you die for me? Did you die for me? Did you pray? Did you bid them Taino tea? Indio Bravío, did you die for me so I can have a taste of freedom? If so, I pray Aguanile holds you close to his heart.
Buenas tardes, ¿no? Thank you very much. Buenas tardes. I just got off an Amtrak train. I'm really pleased to be here. Thank you all. I work at the Smithsonian Latino Center. Actually, I work with George S.T.E.M. Great to see you at the Smithsonian. The reason why I'm here tonight speaking to you for, 2.5 minutes now, is because we have finally, after like 10 years, transformed a research initiative called the Caribbean Indigenous Legacies Research Project into an exhibit opening up at the American Indian Museum in New York, right downtown, called Taino, Native Heritage and Ancestry.
I forget to...
Yeah, Native Heritage. Sorry, I was running. En fin, there's a great exhibit that's opening up at the American Indian Museum that's basically about the Taino movement and indigenous legacies in the Caribbean. It is participant-centered, so it's basically your stories, and I want to thank everybody who has listened to me while I ask you many pesky questions, all kinds of different individuals, Taino groups that I want to acknowledge, but there are too many to name. But I want to make sure that all of you come to our exhibit and symposium that is September 8th, again at the National Museum of the American Indians. Completely free, just show up, no reservations required. And basically, again, this collaboration is an effort of where I work, the Smithsonian Latino Center and the National Museum of the American Indian. And our desire was to really talk to you folks and say like, hey, according to you, what is the Taino movement all about? What does Native knowledge bring to the present? What are some of the solutions it can offer? So come check it out. It opens July 28th. I will be giving tours. AmericanIndian.si.edu. Be sure to ask for some tours, and George, myself, and others can walk you through the exhibit. Just keep in mind, this is the beginning of a conversation. The exhibit, the symposium, the programs, the blog, what we're doing is opening up space so that all people who share this heritage can start having conversations about ancestry, history, indigenous knowledge, what it means to us, and what kind of solutions it can offer in the present. So, con eso, I'll wrap it up real quick. Un millón de gracias a Warixi. I'm truly so grateful to be honored here with your trust and your friendship. I want to thank folks like George S.T.E.M, Jose Areito, Cristina Gonzalez, Bert Correa, and the other folks that have really, without whom the exhibit that hopefully you're going to see later this summer and symposium and all the other programs could have happened without them. So get together in groups, call the museum, request a tour. Hopefully myself or again George can lead it to you. And Bomatum, thanks so much.
Y quería que recirculara con la gente de este pueblo, no por ahí en un sitio lejano como South Carolina. Yo no sé si voy a encontrar mi cultura, pero agradezco mucho el tiempo que he pasado aquí yo creo que ya es tiempo de donarlo a alguien que pueda usarlo. Y el jovencito que se le llevó, el jovencito está ahí. I wish you all the blessings with that, you know. Y si en 10 años todavía lo tienes, puede ser que lo veas aquí de nuevo. Okay, gracias.
Taino Awards 2018. Specially made, one of a kind. She did this for 10 years.
Thank you so much. This is beautiful. Jose, te botaste. This is beautiful. Look, people. My son made this. This is the spirit of the tobacco. These are our new petroglyphs. We don't have to stick to the same old ones, you know, because we are moving it, we're new, you know. No tenemos que vestirnos igual como se vestían antes, no tenemos que hacer los mismos petroglyphs que se hacían antes, podemos adelantar. We can move forward, okay? So use your creativity, you know. Qué belleza, thank you again. Guys, wow. You surprised me with this. Jumping into the program. Our next award, the Areito Award for Artist of the Year. I hope you enjoyed some of his paintings outside. And this man is exceptional. His name is Albert Anezaga.
First and foremost, you know, 46, 45, the writing was kind of rough. The first thing I ever drew was actually an Indian when I was 5 years old. First thing, and that was the ancestors calling. They call for me today, and if you look at my work, a lot of my work is Taino influenced, and I'm a big proponent of keeping the culture alive. Because it's dying. They call me professor on my block, not because I teach art at Guarixecoa College, but because whenever I could grab one of these guys, I bend their ear and tell them about Ramon Emeterio Betances or the Pedro Alviso Campos. They have to know. Yeah. They have to know, and I try to drill it into my daughter over there all the time, because we are losing the culture. I want to thank the Taino Awards for this beautiful award. All right, because you know it's everything when you're recognized by your own people. It's like everything. I just want to say that before I leave this planet, I'm planning on opening the Atue School for Art and Culture. It's going to be free for poor kids to come in, learn about their culture, and definitely make art. You know what I mean? We have to support these kids, because a lot of these kids are forgetting about their culture. They just don't know. And you know, and as parents, if we don't teach them our culture, we're wrong. All right, so mi gente, love you all. Thank you very much. Shout out to my family and all my family friends. Love you guys.
You checked out his art outside, you'll work up, guys. All right, our next award is for theater. this young lady, she actually was one of the first recipients, one of the first honorees in the Taino Awards. And she was actually the student of the year that year in 2009. I can't even believe I'm saying that. And this year, she has won another award for theater. And I love this young lady. Her name is Sofiya Cheyenne Perez.
Taino tea, everyone. My name is Sofiya Cheyenne. My Taino name is Uruka Inaru, which means Rainbow Spirit Woman. And I just want to say thank you so much for this award this year. I am very, very, very honored to be receiving my second award with the Taino Awards. I was one of the first recipients of the Bimini Award, which is the Youth of the Year, back the first year of the Taino Awards. And here we are in 2018, so it's very exciting. Since then, my journey has been quite a journey. I have graduated college, I have become a professional actor, writer, activist, and really creating so much art based around all of my experiences. Art is a way to share stories. And I'm very passionate about sharing stories, especially stories about people like us, people like the Taino community. The Tainos have always been a part of my life. I have written many, many papers about the Tainos. I have written many, many scripts about the Tainos, and it's just waiting for that right moment for it all to come together. As an artist, I'm excited to see what other people are doing to share the Taino story, and as well as learn about all the other kinds of artwork that our people have done, such as pottery and weaving and creating regalia and all sorts of things like that, instruments, everything. So I am very honored today to be receiving this award. I think that I share the Taino culture not only in my art as a representative of a Taina woman, but also as a friend, as a person in this world. A lot of my friends, a lot of my very, very, very close circles know about the Tainos, they know about my family, and they know about all of our history, and it's because I'm passionate about sharing it, and I believe that people want to hear it. So my statement is, go out and make the stories that you don't see, because if you don't see them, someone's got to make them. It's up to us. Thank you so much. I'm very honored. But hopefully I will see you all very, very soon.
Accepting Sofiya's award is a family.
Good evening, everybody. Kuyo Areito. And I know my sister really wanted to be here today. She's actually in Texas, doing what she loves, theater. Play Guys and Dolls, Latin rendition. And she's also teaching students with disabilities about theater and expressing themselves in that way. So I find it really beautiful, to be accepted as a work with my sister. And I know that she really loves her culture and really loves and appreciates everybody who's Taino in this room. So I just want to say thank you on behalf of my sister, Shiluka and Naru, and my family also wants to say thank you. Thank you so much.
is someone that I know very well. Because it's my son. He's getting the Guaribo Award, the Warrior Award. Yeah. And believe me, he deserves it, not because he's my son, but because he's gone through so much. Okay? He's gone through a whole lot, and he's a very strong human being to still feel that there's so much to do. Even though he's gone through so much, it's like anything thing done. So I'm very proud to give my son, Jason, the Guaribo Award this year.
Thank you, everybody. I'm so proud to receive this award today. I don't have much to say. This is the first award I've ever away. I want to thank the Taino Award Committee for all the work that they've done in the last 10 years. I want to thank you, Bibi, Ma, Warixi, okay, my elders and the ancestors, and all of you that have been supporting this event for all of these years. Without you, this wouldn't be happening. I remember the first time that we started this. I was there since the beginning. I've been here since the beginning, and I have been through a lot. I don't really want to get into all of that. All I know is that anytime I opened my eyes, there was somebody that was Taino praying over me. Yes, I have been through a lot, but I feel like the strength and the spirit of my ancestors, the people who have been touched by the ancestors, have given me the strength to be here right now with you. Okay? You natives are what motivates my tribe. Yamokuno, Yukayeke Taino. Thanks also goes out to my club, my people, Somos Taino MC. Every day, we're out spreading our culture, trying to remind people about their heritage and who they really are. I don't really have much to say beyond that, but blessings. Taigwe, Taino Ti, thank you for this. I'm very honored and I'm very proud. Thank you. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Blessings.
Buenas tardes a todo el mundo. Le doy gracias a mi gente boricua, a mi gente de Guayagua, mi familia, mi esposo, gracias. Le doy gracias a mis ancestros que bueno, me han pasado esta creatividad, que la tengo en la sangre, y aunque no lo quiera hacer, y aunque estoy muy cansada, lo hago. Le doy gracias a esa gente que le gusta lo que yo hago. Digo, no es cosa grande, porque yo he visto gente aquí que hace unas cosas muy bellas. Y bueno, pero todo el mundo tiene su toque. El toque mío viene de mis abuelas, de mi madre, de mis tíos, que siempre fueron costureras, fueron sostres, de tailors, toda la gente que cosía para otra gente. Bueno, yo no coso para mí, pero siempre para otra persona. Me gusta, y bueno, como dijo el señor aquí, para que lo reconozcan a uno para algo que viene de uno, que uno le gusta. Y bueno, yo no te quiero cobrar, pero que me cueste un poquito, ¿viste? Pero que se ponga lo que yo he hecho con mucho amor y no con interés. Eso le doy gracias a la comunidad taína, a la comunidad en sí, que me ha dado motivo y ese orgullo de que, wow, yeah, I made that. Bueno, eso lo hace mejor cualquiera, pero yo lo hice con amor. El que tenga algo que yo he hecho, que se lo goce, porque ya estas manitas como que no me quieren trabajar muy bien. Muchas gracias a todo que me honró. Thank you, Candy, for again, you never think that you're going to get something that you love, but I thank you for recognizing for what I do. This is for my grandmothers, for my mother, and for my ancestors, que se chavaron ahí con las cabullas, haciendo cabullas, para yo ponerme esto que me pongo. Está bien. Gracias.
There's also a new award this year, new category, S.T.E.M. And the award recipient for that is Herson Cabreras. If you came last year, did you get to see group outside? Yeah. That was Herson's team who made that.
I want to thank the committee. I want to thank all the people who put this organization together. I only got to know it last year, and I was not sure what it was, but then I came up and I saw it, and I said, wow, there's something that actually exists. It's pretty cool. My journey as being a Puerto Rican in Puerto Rico started when I was a child. And I always had something in my heart of why was I the way I was? What was it that my people, that they were different and special? A few years ago, I learned what that was. And it was in the name of Borinquen. The word Borinquen means land of the valiant, noble people. That's what it means. And in those words is the secret to our power. In those words, because we are courageous. Valiant means that you're courageous all the time, not just once in a while. And noble means that you're kind and righteous. We also have another great gift that sometimes we don't understand, and it's the great gift of empathy that God put in the Taino people. You ever wonder why we get along with anybody? We go anywhere, whether it be the Irish, the Jewish, the Italians. We get along with everybody because we have great empathy, and that's a great power. Because in that, we can convince people of things, of good things. So in reality, we are the ambassadors of the world. And we don't know that. We need to understand that, who we are. And once I learned that, I knew who I was. So I live on the Lower East Side, and my specialty is technology, and I teach seniors how to work with computers in English and Spanish, because nobody does that. And it's amazing the transformation that happens to people who are really scared of computers or anything about computers. And once they learn and they lose their fear, without those seniors are amazing. Anyway, I want to thank you and the organization for this award. I am really honored. Thank you.
And now presenting the last award of the evening is Anani Gisela Hutchinson, who was a 2012 Atabe Lifetime Achievement Honoree. Please give her a hand.
Hello. Yes, Tainos wear glasses. Antonio Castanja is Boricua Jíbaro, a long-time indigenous rights activist and scholar. He was active in the Hawaiian sovereignty movement for many years and a delegate to the International Hague Appeal for Peace Conference in 1999, which he addressed numerous native rights issues and concerns. Since 1997, he has been the coordinator of the annual Indigenous Peoples Day Papal Bull burning event and was the project director of the Indigenous Peoples delegation to the Vatican in 2000, calling for the reprobation of the 1493 Papal Bull into Caldera. Castana is the author of The Myth of Indigenous Caribbean Extinction, Continuity and Reclamation in Puerto Rico, 2011, which he unravels deeply embedded mythologies concerning indigenous Caribbean history and people. The book is the most significant for the oral tradition and oral history, ethology accounts provided by the Caribbean Indian descendants. He is currently living in Boriquen, Puerto Rico, and teaching at the University of Puerto Rico, Rio Piedras, and online through the University of Hawaii. He has endured the ravages of Hurricane Maria and continued political, social, and economical chaos on the island. He has 3 sons, Yabe Emilio, who is the inspiration of his life and makes everything worthwhile. Is he present here today? Okay. He sent his acceptance, so it is a great honor for me to award Antonio Castanja the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Saludos y Guarixecoa. I would like to start by saying I am deeply honored to receive the Altabe Lifetime Achievement Award. Though I am not really one for awards, it is nice to be recognized now and then for one's hard work and perseverance. The Altabe Award is particularly humbling to receive because we all know the great significance of the Earth Mother within our culture. I am here on the land, living in Puerto Rico. I've been living here for a while. You may be able to hear the coqui frog in the background, although I think most of them are asleep because it's quite late. I have to say that living here has been quite a different experience from that of the diaspora. Things have been quite difficult at times. Reality bites you every day when you see the sharp divide in identity between our deep little cultural roots and the consumer-driven rat race that most are caught up in. As most of you know, Puerto Rico has been experiencing the aftermath of Hurricane Maria, and a recent report just came out revealing that thousands of Puerto Ricanos have perished as a result of this disaster and this hurricane. Most of these deaths were preventable, if not for a very incompetent, negligent, irresponsible government that has been in operation here for decades and continues to do their thing, which is this upholding the status quo and spearing their lies. So it's really a sad situation. So most people are just trying to get by, not knowing what the near future will bring as a new hurricane season is about to start, actually, officially begins today. So I have been here mainly educating particularly my students as to their cultural identity and history, which most do respond to once I've been able to sort of trigger or to tap into their ancestral memory. So I'm here as numerous others planting seeds for the future. So I'd like to again thank Candy Soto and the Taino Awards Committee for this wonderful award.
I love those coquillas. They sound so good in the background, right? Me da nostalgia. And now,
I guess it's expected of me to say a few words. I'm short on words. Takia kakona dikahu. Home. Concilio Taino Guatumacu Aborican. That is my strength. Those are the people who made me who I am today. I'm grateful. Thank you. Thank you to all of you. I see many faces I recognize. And I wish you all the best. Thank you very much. Aho.
You forgot your award. You forgot your award. Se te olvidó. Eso es verdad.
La gente.
Así es.
Muchas gracias.
Qué viejito lindo, ¿verdad? Pero mírame a mí como si yo fuera tan joven. Ay, ay, ay. Our next award is the Yokahu Award, the Humanitarian Award. And this award goes to Fernando Ponce La Espina.
Muchas gracias. Para mí es un gran honor estar con ustedes esta tarde. A mí me gusta hablar mucho, porque la lucha me ha enseñado mucho. Quiero dejarles saber, estoy en esta ciudad, o en el condado de Bronx, desde el 1970. Llegué aquí a la edad de 15 años. Soy natural de un barrio bien taíno, que los que no lo han conocido deben de conocerlo, que es el barrio Tibes de Ponce. Y hoy día es bien importante porque ahí es donde tenemos el centro indígena de Tibes, que fue organizado en 1975 y en el 2010 se encontró el hallazgo más grande en el verdadero barrio Tibes, que es donde yo soy nacido y criado, y ese centro taíno, todo ese hallazgo taíno está bajo agua. E hicieron una represa federal muchos años atrás, y desgraciadamente la alcaldesa de Ponce, yo no sé la política de todo el mundo aquí, pero yo como nacionalista tengo que decir que el Partido Nuevo Progresista, principalmente en Ponce, ha entregado el pueblo, igual que se está entregando al país. Y el centro indígena ese, que es uno de los más importantes no solo para Puerto Rico, sino del Caribe y Latinoamérica, está en riesgo de desaparecer. La alcaldesa no hace nada, por no decir la otra palabra, ¿verdad? Y a hoy mismo se lo quiere entregar a los federales, al gobierno federal, y es una pena porque es un patrimonio nacional. Estamos hablando de la tierra de Albizu, del pueblo de Albizu Campo, y que se esté entregando, y en un momento dado que el pueblo está pasando o ha estado pasando por una gran tragedia. Ustedes lo ven ahora, las mentiras de 64 muertos, 4,000 y pico, que nosotros sabíamos eso desde un principio, y son más. Ya cada día se está entregando más en nuestro patrimonio nacional. Y yo los invito a ustedes. Este jueves próximo nos va a visitar al maestro de las 7 de la noche. Hay una conferencia sobre lo que está pasando en este centro indígena con un gran amigo de nosotros, Vera Collazo, un gran arqueólogo puertorriqueño, ponceño, joven, muchacho joven. Y el jueves va a haber una conferencia en el maestro sobre esto. Yo los invito a que ustedes participen. Les invito a que siempre mantengan la cultura viva, no solo de los taínos, la historia de los taínos, la historia de nuestro pueblo. Les quiero recordar también que este año nuestro pueblo heroico estará celebrando también el 150 aniversario de la bandera de Lares, así en el grito de Lares. Y es importante que nosotros nos envolvamos en esas actividades, que son nuestras actividades donde tenemos que venir a reafirmar nuestra historia, a reafirmar la patria y a reafirmar la lucha por la independencia de Puerto Rico. Gracias.
Dale, mami. Just one. All right, there you go. 356011. 356011. What? That's a lucky table or something? Yeah. I don't see them. Ah, okay. Yo estoy ciega. All right, here we go. One more. Aquí vamos para el próximo. 356068. 068. 356068. Going. Why? And 356055. 35 de nuevo. She bought 100 tickets, people. Come on, compete. No, one more. 356044. 044. 356044. Not you, Priscilla. Come on, going once. Okay. Ya yo iba a decir twice. All right. Thank you very much. How much is the raffles again? $2 a ticket, 3 for 5, 7 for 10, and 14 for 20. Saquen los chavos que los necesitamos.
We got big and small stuff back there.
Round of applause, I appreciate that. And it's an honor for me to be up here and be able to share my expertise and knowledge with all of you. Well, you know, I've done a little research, keeping in tune with 525 years of colonialism, where the first Europeans thought that through their onslaught, they were going to disappear our ancestors, well, here we are, right? 525 years later. Their theme was, at the time, recycling. And if you look back into history, that's exactly what they did with clay, with stone, with wood, and just about the 4 elements. They weren't able to carve water, because you can't carve water. But every other element they worked with. And that's basically what I follow, is that same tradition of recycling. And you'll be able to see that in the awards today for those 17 future artists and current artists are going to be recognized today. So, like I said, my theme is recycling. I use either live wood, dead wood, wood, any kind of wood, as long as it's wood, and you'll see what I mean when you get your award. And I hope you appreciate it. Thank you.
For Writer of the Year goes to Lynn Guitar. Look to the wall on the right, on my right.
Taibue, I sure wish I could be with you today celebrating the 10th Annual Taino Awards ceremony, but I already paid for my June visit to the Dominican Republic. I've really missed my friends and family there. I do, however, want to thank you very, very much for honoring me with the Areito Writer of the Year Award. I've worked hard for the past 30 years now, focusing my research on the history and culture of the Taino Indians. I've conducted extensive research in Spain, in Puerto Rico, and especially in the Dominican Republic, where I've lived for 20 years. Retired now, I'm living back in the United States, and I finally have the time to write all the historical fiction books that have been tumbling around in my brain for the last 2 decades. I hope that you'll enjoy my 10th book, Taino Awards series, about Guaribo and Anani, my ABC book, Taino ABC, Annual Taino, the picture book, and the adult novel that I'm working on right now. It's about Anezaga, and it tells the story of the clash of weapons and culture between the Spaniards and the Taino, but from the indigenous point of view. It should be available by Christmas. Again, I want to thank you very, very much for the honor of making me Areito Writer of the Year. Please enjoy the awards ceremony for me, okay? I'm going to be hugging my Dominican family and reading my books to my Taino granddaughter, Ranald.
Receiving the award for lead guitar is Cacique Guaribo.
Good evening, everybody. I accept this award for just the lead guitar. And, you know, I've known Lynn for many years, going back since 1994, when I met her, and we worked a lot together in Quisqueya. Very fond of my family, you know. She's got a lot of people who have done research on our family and our land and our area. Myself and Jorge, you know, I'm debited to her for all the work that she has done in Quisqueya. I'm very happy for her and the books that she's put out. And give this to her in a good way. Thank you.
Now to present our next award is Elena Cucubano Aru Mamarazzi Magrero. Salvador Bolivar has photographed documentaries, independent features, commercials, and music videos. He has also shot several television programs, including MTV, BET, PBS, Spanish Broadcasting Systems, and many more. Salvador won the Best Cinematography Award at the San Antonio Independent Filmmakers Film Festival. Some of his films showcased at the Tribeca Film Festival and the Cannes Film Festival. In 2008, he launched his own company, Rising Phoenix Filmworks, and is also part of the award-winning nonprofit Ghetto Film School, located right here in the Bronx. He is currently the program coordinator at the nation's first film high school, the Cinema School. I'm honored to present the Photographer of the Year Award to Salvador Bolivar.
Thank you everyone, thank you relatives. Gracias a todo mundo. This is a humongous honor, really coming from this caliber group of people. It really is something special. As many of the elders and artists said before, when you get recognized for something that you love to do from the right group of people, it really, really touches a strong spot deep within. It brings me such great honor to be up here. I just wanted to say, you know, some special thanks to my Yucayeke, my ICT, my chief, and Guaribo and his family, Diana and Cuyo, and all the elders and pathmakers that have come before me, all of you really, who have been doing such great work. I can only hope to be able to be in a position to be able to shine my camera, my lens on all the work that you have been doing for such a long time. It's one of my passions now, being connected. My people are from Santo Domingo, and I've always known in my heart of my people, but I'm just learning now of the details and how intense of a struggle that we've had, and the beauty that comes. And as a photographer, as a filmmaker, you get to learn to kind of watch and really pay attention to the details. And one of the things that I've been watching and seeing recently, after earlier on this year going to Puerto Rico and offering some assistance and seeing what's going on down there, and in the last 10 years of just seeing what's going on with our people, it is a time to come together. It is a time to awaken. It is a time to step into that part of us that the world has told us or made us feel that it's not something that we are or we should be proud of. It is a time to come together, and it's a time to listen deep within. For me, in my own personal journey, the ancestors are really calling me to do a certain work, a certain mission. As was said here before, we all have our individual missions, but we must find some way to come together and make that work now more than ever. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And now we will show you a 3-minute trailer that Bolivar has sent us for your viewing.